So, if you haven't seen the short, we have a mystery sword here today. So, the question that I asked in the short is if this is going to be a gem or a lemon, especially for the price. We'll get into that after I look at this and who makes it. So, and it just comes in a simple box. As you can see, I haven't opened it yet. So, I'm going to use a commie knife because, man, these things stay sharp for a very long time. And they're very easy to sharpen too. So, this box so far is pretty easy to open. Maybe I spoke too soon. There we go. So this only took a couple days to get here. It was already in the States. And let's see. So far, this is what it looks like in the box. And it looks like it comes with a little stand. We'll get into that. And now, here's our sword in a sword bag. That's it. So we'll throw that over there. And it's just typical black sword bag, nothing big. So we'll get this thing unraveled and we'll take a look at it. Okay. Put that right there. We got plastic. Get rid of that. So the saya actually is really nice. I have one, it's red striped, but this has got red paint speckles. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Cautious tight. They also wrapped around it like I like, because when you wrap around the kasha, I feel it holds it a lot in place better. Seigyo is not quite, the Ito wrap, but it's not hecka thick, so it's not a horrible quality. It's a little bit thinner than the thicker ones, so that's not bad. It's not real ray skin, which at this price point I didn't expect it to be. Now the one thing I don't like, and I'll show you already, is you can move, really push. Yeah, see that? Right there. You can push that Ito wrapping around really good. So the Ito wrap, it's got a thick Tsuba though. And Tsuba is hecka thick. And it's basically like a wheel Tsuba. So far, not high marks, especially with the Ito wrap, because don't know how long that would last. Good thing I know how to replace the handles if I want to. A bit of work, but can do it. Okay, so we got a ton of oil on this thing. A ton of oil. So let's wipe it down. Okay. So the blade is colored, as you can see. It's colored black with a hamon line on it. Now whether or not I don't think it's a real hamon, but this has got an edge on it. Right off the bat though, how it feels. One-handed it feels front heavy. So let's see the sharpness of this. Good old Bug K catalog. That's what they're always good for. I'll say they put an edge on this. Not the best paper cutter, but it's got an edge. Cats can play with that. So yeah, it's not a toy. That's for sure. It is front heavy though. Maybe a little too much for my liking. Gonna have to do some cutting and see how it handles. But I like the design on the Habaki. It's a little different. It really is. And I don't mind this color blade. Actually, it's kind of appealing, the way they did it. So this is a through hardened blade. Now, let's get into what it says this is made out of. Okay. They say this is made out of 1095. Okay. Steel. So, like any, doesn't matter what sword company you're going with, even if it's Jakku, Hanbon, all of them, you have to take their word for it that it's 1095. Okay. It's just the way it is, unless you have access to have it tested. You know, the metal tested. It's got a nice fit in the saya. Okay. It's not falling out, so that's good. Not even going to test the shittodomes because normally, yeah, they're not glued in. They never are. Handle seems a little, it's probably about a 10.5. Hang on a sec. So what we got for handle length? Oh no, it's almost 11. Just shy of 11. So it's just me. Like I said, it does feel front heavy on it. So I'll have to see if that affects the handling of it at all. Some front heaviness is okay. Release is nice. Because even when you draw it out, you feel that weight. I don't feel any real major ripples in the bohea or on the spine. She's straight as you can get it. But that Ito wrap, that Ito wrap, I don't know. May have to change the scuff because that might start coming undone. Not too sure. So 1095 through hardened. Nice saya. I love this what they did on this saya. This paint job. It's really nice. Like I said, I have one that has red stripes, but it doesn't have the red speckle paint at the end. Seigyo, I mean, yeah. It's like I say, it's okay. It's not super thick, but it's not Ito wrap. So it's not 100% bad. They could have done a better job at tying it. It's kind of loose. You know, you should see it a little bit tighter than that, but that's kind of a, is that a deal breaker for you or not? Because a lot of people will untie them anyways to tie them to their hakama. But the Ito wrap, that's kind of a fail. Like I said, at this price point, didn't expect real ray skin. I mean, if it was, I would be shocked as hell. So what's the price point for this? Price point on this sword, with tax, $62. Okay? It's a company I've never dealt with before. This is the first time I ever ordered one. I was curious at the price because it's listed $57, and then with tax and everything, it comes out to $62.12. Okay? This is off Amazon. And it's from a company called Owen. Now, the way it's spelt is I-U-W-E-N. That's the Chinese word for Owen. So, that's the maker of this sword. Would this be a bad starter? Well, after I do some test cuts with it and everything, we'll find out. The one thing I will say right now is really going to be bad is this Edo wrap, because I can really push this Edo around big time. I mean, like a lot. So the Edo wrap's not the greatest. Would this be my first pick for a starter sword? Not really. If you really like this, the way it looks, because aesthetically it's nice looking, you could change the handle out. I mean, even the fit between the Saya and the Suba, there's no gap. It fits perfect. It really does. It is front heavy. There's a little gap on one side of the Hibaki, not much of one. So, point of balance. It's right about there. So that's 4.5 maybe. And like I said, I don't mind this. This is actually kind of nice. The nice thing about these swords that are colored, that are functional, they don't rust as easily, which is kind of nice. The Yokota line is nice. It's nicely done. So, overall, $62, and it's sharp as heck. I just can't get over the Edo wrap. This wrap is more like my $40 Makago that I use for Iaido. I just dulled the hell out of it, and it lasted maybe 6 months, and it was just garbage. It was toast. So I changed the whole handle out. So I might do that with this one. I don't know. But I would go maybe with another company if this is how they do their Edo wrap, because then you're going to have to do something with the handle, unfortunately. Is it a horrible sword? So far that I see, no. But, gotta take it outside, cut with it, see how well it cuts. So, let me get some test cutting done, and we will be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we did some test cutting. Didn't handle bad, especially one-handed. I mean, I did a static, so that's not too bad. So that front balance doesn't throw you off too much. But I can feel this Ito move around. Now, if you have bad edge alignment, you do feel a slight vibration in the handle. It's not really bad, not like the Honshu. The Honshu, you really feel a vibration in it. So, like I said, if you're a beginner, I mean, first starting out, I don't know if I would recommend this to a beginner, only because it's Ito wrap, unless you know where you can get a new handle, or somebody who you want to put the money in for someone to redo the handle, because it is only $62. Okay. For people who are already collecting and you already know your resources that you have, for just taking out back and screwing around with it, yeah, it wouldn't be a bad thing, you know, at all. Like I said, the size is beautiful. The way it all flows is nice, but I can't give it an A with this Ito wrap. This Ito wrap is the most horrible Ito wrap I think I've seen in a long, long time. So, but if you are on a really strict budget and you want to get into it with a functional sword, I mean, you can go for it. Just remember, this Ito wrap is eventually going to come loose on you. So I'll probably use it until it falls apart and then change the handle out. That's what I normally do anyways. Because really anything will go with this Suba. So, not 100% like lemon. Let's give it 2 lemons out of 5. We'll give it 2. I mean, the edge on that thing is nice. And for $62, they do give you 2. We can't forget. It's not like the best out there. But, you know, they do give you a stand. So, not bad, you know. It's not, like I said, the most high quality stand out there. No. But you could spend $3,000 and not even get a stand, you know, with it. So, not like a total loss. So they do give you something with it. So it's up to you. You know, I was curious to see what this thing would be like for the price point. Didn't kill me, so that's always a good thing. So there you have it, the Owen katana. Two lemons out of 5 is what I would give it. So, because you're going to have to do some. The only thing I see you're going to have to do on this is this handle. That's it. So, and maybe even giving it 2 lemons is a little extreme, but handles can be expensive if you just want to replace the whole handle. So, there you go. Now, I have to give little Miss Tomo some attention. Huh. She's been wanting my attention since I got home today. Huh. Can you say bye to everybody? Huh? Here. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Is that better? Better? Yeah? All right, take it easy, everybody. Come on, let's go. So we'll throw that over there. And it's just typical black sword bag. Nothing big. So we'll get this thing unraveled and we'll take a look at it. Okay. Put that right there. We got plastic. Get rid of that. So the saya actually is really nice. That's a nice, I have one, it's red striped, but this has got paint, red paint speckles. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Cautious tight. They also wrapped around it like I like, because when you wrap around the kasha, I feel it holds kind of nice. The Yokota line is nice. It's nicely done. So, I mean, overall,